Morning children. In 12th Zoology, chapter Biodiversity and its Conservation. From Biodiversity and its Conservation, today we are going to discuss about what is mean hotspot, what is mean endangered organisms, what is mean extinction, what are the three different types of extinction, what is called red data book, what is called red data list, what are the organisms which is coming in the category of red data list, what are the use and preparation of red data book. These all we detail, and also in situ conservation and also ex situ conservation, national park and also wildlife sanctuaries. The all details we go one by one. Now we see about hotspot. The simple meaning for hotspot means care and management of the endangered species. What is mean endangered? What is mean endangered? The species which is going to extinct. The species which is going to extinct, that is called endangered. Rarely seen. 90% of the species are completely disappear. Very rarely seen, that is called endangered. Care and management of the endangered species. The place where the care and management of the endangered species. Why want to take care of the endangered species? If you not take care of any of the endangered species, the particular species are completely disappear. If the completely disappear, such organisms cannot see in future generation. That's why take complete care and management of the endangered species by utilizing of scientific technology, cloning technology. Based on this cloning technology, increase the same species which is already going to extinct range. The species are, by using of scientific technology, bring the species to this particular area and take complete care by implementation of scientific technology, increase the species of the organism. By increasing the species of the organism, increase the population. When increase the population of the particular organisms, able to see for reference for future generation. That's why that's a hotspot. Areas characterized high concentration of endemic species. What is called endemic species? Endemic means the species which is found in particular region. The species which is found in or seen in particular region, that is called endemic species. Areas characterized by high concentration of endemic species experiencing unusual rapid rate of modification loss. Rapid rate of post movement, rapid rate of modification loss. Modification loss means modification of habitat loss or modification loss, the place where the organisms are naturally live, that is called habitat. That is called habitat. Due to these natural calamities, the habitat becomes affected. When the habitat is affected, the organisms are particularly affected. That is called hotspot. According to the statement of Norman Mayers, the Norman Mayers stated that harbor regions also great loss of endemic species. Great loss of endemic species. High rate of great loss of endemic species, and it is also due to this impact or altered due to environmental activities, due to environmental impact or due to human activities. According to this, Norman Mayer stated that harbor region, the place where the harbor area region, Great loss of endemic species are due to this impact or altered due to result of the human activities. Due to the result of human activities. Yes, next. The hotspot also support at least 1500 species. 1500 species of vascular plant species. Vascular plant species. At least 1500 species of vascular plant species. 75% of the species are from the original vegetation, original formation, original vegetation. They are disappear. They are disappear. According to these 1500 species of vascular plant species, from these they more lost 70% of the original vegetation of the species are completely disappear. All over this world, there are totally 35 hotspots are identified or located. A number of hotspots are located in worldwide. Number of hotspots are located 35. Hotspot means what? Place where the care and management of the endangered species. The species which is rarely seen bring the species to this hotspot area by implementing of scientific technology, increase the population of the particular species. By increasing the population of the particular species, retain the organism for future reference for future generation. Like that, in all over the world, the number of hotspots are located, that is called 35 hotspots are located. India has home for 4 hotspot biodiversity. Himalaya, Western Ghats, Indo-Burma and also Sundaland. These are these 4 biodiversity home located in India. First one is called Himalaya, next Western Ghats, Indo-Burma. Indo-Burma means Assam and also Andaman Islands. Next that is called Sundaland means Malaysia, Singapore, and also Philippines. These are the geographical areas coming in the category of Sundalands. Indo-Burma means Assam and also Andaman Islands. Another one Western Ghats and Himalayas. These are the India also consists of the home of 4 hotspot biodiversity. 4 hotspot biodiversity. Next we go for endangered organisms. Endangered means the species which is going to extinct. Endangered means the species which is going to extinct, that is called endangered organism or very likely to become extinct. Very likely to become extinct, that is called endangered species. Red list. Second most severe conservation status for wild population. As per this International Union Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, critically, as per the list, the critically endangered organisms are coming in the category red list. Very rare species, already going to extinct, very rarely seen, the species are coming in the category of red list. Coming in the category of complete history of the species, they are recorded in Red Data book and also coming in the list of red list. In 1998, in animal 1102 species are coming in the category of red list. And also the plant species are 1197. The plant species are coming in the category of list. The red list is maintained by International Union Conservation, Nature and Natural Resources. International Union Conservation, Nature and Natural Resources, they maintain the red list. As per this IUCN red list, in 1998 status, animal consists of animal species that's called 1102 is coming in the category of red list. And the plant species are 1197 coming to the category of red list. 2200. The number of animal species coming to the animal species that's called 3079. And the plant species that's called 2655. It's a completely endangered in all over the worldwide census. As far as all over the worldwide census, the number of endangered species in 2012, the animal species that's called 3079, and also the plant species that's called 2655 is recorded in this red list. Recorded in this red list. Next we go for extinction. Extinct. The animals are completely disappear. Extinction or extinct. No organisms are seen anywhere of this world. Habitat in anywhere of the world, that is called extinct. Completely disappear. Completely disappear. None of the organisms are seen anywhere habitat of this world, that is coming under the category of extinct or extinction. In same time, if some species are living under human control, these also coming in the category of extinction. None of the species are found in the anywhere of the habitat of the world, also coming in the category of extinction. If some species are live under human controlled condition, that's also coming in the category of what? Extinction. The extinction 450 million years ago, 450 million years of life, 5 mass extinction occurs. 5 mass extinction occurs. Due to these 5 mass extinction, due to these natural calamities, 50,000 of the species are disappear. 50% of the species are completely disappeared. Or eliminated away from this earth. That is called extinction. The extinction also further divided to 3 different types of extinction. One is called natural extinction. Next one is called this mass extinction. Third one is called this anthropogenic extinction. One is called natural extinction. Natural extinction is a slow process. Natural extinction is a slow process and also replacing the existing species. Replacing existing species with better adapted environment. And also due to this environmental conditions and also disease and also predators and also environmental disturbance and also environmental disturbance. Environmental disturbance, small species and also evolutionary change. Due to these evolutionary changes, these are the various reasons. Natural extinction means slow process. Replacing of existing species with better adapted environment due to this environmental condition or due to the disease or due to these predators or due to the environmental disturbance or due to these evolutionary changes, more extinction more extinction of small species when compared than large species. When compared than large species, it is due to this inbreeding depression. Inbreeding depressions. Due to this inbreeding depression. That's coming under the category of natural extinction. Natural extinction is a slow process, and also replacing the existing species with better adapted environment. Environment due to these environmental conditions, due to these diseases or predators or environmental disturbance or evolutionary changes, more extinction of species, smaller species when compared than large species. The smaller species are sooner disappear when compared than larger species, and it is also due to this inbreeding depression, and also due to these inbreeding depressions. Next we go for next type of extinction, that is called is mass extinctions. Mass extinctions. In our planet, in our Earth surface, due to mass extinction, a few mass extinctions are occurs on Earth surface. A few mass extinction occurs due to these environmental catastrophes. Or in fact, due to this environmental impact, a mass extinction occurs on this earth like that 250 million years ago. 250 million years ago. That is called this Permian period. What period? Permian period. When the Permian period is occurs 250 million years ago. How many million years ago? 250 million years ago. During the time of Permian period, 90% of the shallow water organisms. Shallow water organisms like invertebrate disappeared. What it means? Permian period 250 million years ago. That is called as a Permian period. During the time of Permian period, 90% of the shallow water organisms like marine invertebrate are completely disappeared. What is called shallow water? Less depth. Depth is very less. This area that is called shallow water. Most of the 90% of the shallow water organisms like invertebrate are completely disappear. That's coming under the category that is called this mass extinction. That is called this what? Mass extinction. Next that is called this anthropogenic extinction. Third type of extinction that is called this anthropogenic extinctions. Anthropogenic extinction. Anthropogenic extinction is due to human activities. What are the human activities? Hunting habitat, and also over usage. That is called over exploitation. Disturbance, industrializations, urbanizations, urbanizations. These are these various human activities. These are the various human activities. Okay, due to hunting of habitat of organisms, over exploitation, over usage of these natural habitat organisms, disturbance of habitat, due to this industrialization and also due to this urbanization, completely a mass extinction is occurs. Completely a mass extinction is occurs. For example, dodo birds and also Miteus, Stella sea cows, Stella sea cow of Russia, Stella sea cow of Russia is completely completely disappear. And also amphibians, amphibians, great loss of extinction of amphibians appears due to this habitat loss, modification loss. Amphibian, they live on land and water, That's coming under category of amphibians. Due to this anthropogenic, due to the great loss of habitat modification, due to this high risk of or greater number of amphibians are completely disappear. That's coming in the category that is called this anthropogenic extinction. These are the three different types of extinction. One is called natural extinction, next is called mass extinction, and third one is called these anthropogenic extinctions. Anthropogenic extinction means it is occurs due to the human activities. What are the human activities? Hunting habitat for various purpose. Over exploitation, over usage of organism for the various purpose. Getting and using of various product from this organism. Using of organism. Disturbance of habitat. Due to this industrialization, forests are disturbed. When the forests are disturbed, the organism which is survive on this forest completely destroyed. Many of the animals take shelter in the forest. That's why due to the industrialization, urbanization for construction of buildings, industries, for that purpose, the forest is converted for flat land surface. That's why the organisms which survive, they are completely affected. These are the various reasons like that dodo, Miteus and Stella sea cow of Russia is completely disappear. And the amphibians, the amphibians which live both land and water, they are completely disappear due to this rapid rate of modification of habitat loss. This coming to the category anthropogenic extinction. Next we go for red data book. The organism which is already extinct, the organism cannot see anywhere of this habitat of the world. That's coming under the category extinct species. Red data book is a book. This book, they completely record the information about the extinct species. The species are completely disappear. Cannot see anywhere at the habitat of this world. And also in some of the places, very few species are seen. They are live under the human control condition. That's also extinct. The complete information about the extinct species recorded in the book, that is called Red Data book. That is called Red Data book is facing the risk of extinction. And it is maintained by International Union Conservation, Nature and Natural Resource. The International Union Conservation of Nature and Natural Resource renamed that is called World Conservation Union. World Conservation Union. Renamed. IUCN is renamed World Conservation Union. The World Conservation Union maintained this Red Data book. The concept of Redida book was moted in 1963. And the concept of Redida book is moted for 1963. What is the purpose and the preparation of Red Data book? Red Data book. First one is called create awareness to threatened biodiversity. The species are very rarely seen. Biodiversity is completely affected. Biodiversity means distribution of living organisms. Distribution of living organism in different ecosystem or earth surface. Some of them are terrestrial, some of them are marine, some of them are aquatic, some of them are desert. They are located different. Create awareness to threaten biodiversity. The species which is rarely seen. Create awareness to this, give the more importance to this organism. Identification of organisms. Identification of threatened species or extinct species, and also documentation of the extinct species. Documentation for extinct species, complete information about the species for extinct species for reference of future generation, and also provide stable index for decline biodiversity. Decline means what? Decreasing the organisms. Decreasing the organism or the decreasing of population of the particular species. This all for the purpose the Redida book is prepared. Redida book is prepared. Go for next. Red Data book consists of 5 categories of species. What are the 5 categories of species in Red Data book? One is called extinct. Next is called endangered. Third one is called critically endangered. What is called critically endangered means coming in the category of red list. Coming in the category of red list. Vulnerable species, very rarely seen. Vulnerable species. Endangered in all over the world. And also lower risk of species. And also data deficiency. And also next one is called not evaluated. These are the 5 category of species in Red Data book. Next we go for protected area. World Conservation Monitoring Center. As per this World Conservation Monitoring Center has recognized the number of protected area in all over the world, 3,700 protected area, which is found in all over the worldwide. And also in India, from this all over the world protected area 3,700. And in India, the protected area in India, that is called 771. Areas, protected area is identified in India. The areas are covering the protected area in India 1,62,900 kilometers square. The area is completely coming in the category of protected area, worldwide protected area in India. National park, number of national park identified is called 104 national park is identified. Number of wildlife sanctuaries are identified is called 5,544, not 5,000, 544 wildlife sanctuaries are identified. Number of biospheres which is identified that is called 18 number of biospheres are identified. Next we go for the national park. Natural habitat noticed by the state government consists of national park is due to this either its ecological conditions and also fauna. Fauna means animal organisms and also the flora, that is called plant species organisms, and also morphogeographical importance. This all is coming into this, that is called this identified area in this national park. In this national park, no human activities are permitted in this national park. So completely give the complete protection for the organisms due to the avoiding of disturbance of these human activities. No human activities permitted in this inside the national park except the activity are permitted by the chief wildlife wardens. With the permission of the chief wildlife warden, only we enter inside the national park. In otherwise, no other way to enter inside the national park. Entering inside the national park, whether human beings are completely prohibited. And also India also consists of 104 national park. The area 4,501 kilometers square. One of the important national park that is called Kaziranga National Park. Kaziranga National Park is very famous for single-horned rhinoceros. Single-horned rhinoceros. ஒற்றை குண்டு காண்டாமிருகம் சொல்லுவாங்க. Single-horned rhinoceros is famous for Kaziranga National Park, like that various national park which is distributed in all over India and also in all over the world. The remaining part of this lesson we continue later.